Chapter 173. The just according to the law will weep. While Jonathan was thus fondling and caressing the little child, he said to him, "Jonathan, just try to carry me once more now, and I will surely not seem as heavy to you than across the inlet." And Jonathan, full of love and joy, took the little child on his arms and found him to be as light as down. At this he asked the little child, "My Lord and my God, how on earth can I grasp that? Over by the sea you were the burden of a world to me, but here you are as light as a feather." And the little child answered, "Jonathan, as it was with you, so it will be with everyone. For my great burden lies not with me, but with the law of Moses. When you did not know me, but only the law, and carried me upon your shoulder, it was not my burden, but only the law's burden that pressed on your shoulder with the weight of a world. But now you have recognized me in your heart as the Lord over Moses and over the law. And behold, the burden of the law is no more with me, the Lord of the law. And that is how all those who carry the burden of the law will fare in the future, according to the Spirit. Truly, I tell you, the just, according to the law, will weep and gnash their teeth. But the Lord will sit at the table in the houses of the sinners, and will heal them and accept them as his children. I shall seek the lost. I shall heal, redeem, and set free the sick, those in hard bondage and the oppressed. But the just according to the law shall depart out of my house unjustified. Truly I tell you, the tax collectors and sinners I shall praise in my house, but the just I shall shoulder with a strong burden before me in my house. Yes, a harlot shall anoint me, and the guilt of an adulteress I will write in the sand, and the sinners shall touch me. But accursed shall be a preceptor of the law, and one learned in the Scripture, so he touches me. Those whom the burden of the law has killed, I shall pull out of their graves. But for the preceptors of the letter of the law, I shall make the gateway to life as narrow as the eye of a needle. At these words, Joseph was shocked and asked, "But my dear little child, what terrible things are you saying? God, after all, gave the law, so why should a sinner be better than one that is just?" And the little child replied, "God has indeed given the law, but only for the heart, and not for the wisdom of the world. Moses himself based the entire law on love to God. The law has in fact remained, but love has long since died out. For a law in which there is no more love is useless, and he who keeps it without love is a dead slave thereto. That is why I prefer a pagan and a free sinner to a dead and bound slave to the law." Here Joseph was silent and pondered over these words. And the little child began to speak of childlike things again with Jonathan and his James.